Alright guys, I'm at Fairopolis right now for Drift Masters, working media for Torana Kavia and Dwayne McKeever. So, as some of y'all know, I actually got contacted through Dehancer Film, which is a plugin for DaVinci Resolve, and they asked me to do a review for them. This is my own opinion. This is all my experiences in using the program and enjoying the program, and I can say that it is amazing. It's a film like grading program, so they took a bunch of old film like Kodak, Ektar, Portra, all that stuff, and they actually turned it into LUTs. So whenever you're grading your film, it gives you that old school film look. So all the B-roll you're going to be seeing during this process is just everything I edited with DaVinci Resolve, and I love it. And that's truly me. I love the look of it. I feel like I can come up with some creative stuff to make it my own. As you can see, I'm at the drift track. What the footage you're going to see is of all my footage. So we're going to go through and we're going to look at some before and afters. And yeah, I really appreciate Dehancer stepping out for me. And here's some footage of the before and afters and what I used.
Lightroom und jetzt macht Connor den Sack hier zu, ist hier Door to Door mit Pavel Kropolinski bei der Twist.
Back from the track. I'm back from this weekend at Fairopolis. I had a great time. So now what you're looking at is a little bit of footage of a local driver named Max Heinrich. So as you can see up here in my media pool, I already have a couple of LUTs depending on certain situations and whatnot. This is the LUT I decided on for this specific piece of footage. So what I like with Dehancer Pro is you're allowed just to source it straight from the camera. So as you see over here on these nodes, I have a basic correction node, then I have my input node. But I don't have any color space transform or nothing. I'm a very simple colorist. I don't need to go that in depth when I'm trying to crank out as much content as I am. So when I go over here, I can actually just source my camera from the Sony A1 and my S-Log 3. Gives you a couple of options, tell you if you're going with the Cine look and everything like that, but I went and shot at S-Log 3. So for this piece of footage right here, as you can see, I'm shooting through the crowd, so you're gonna have a lot of oranges and reds. And then I'm shooting max, and this is a fairly wide angle. I think this is my 35. So I went with the Cinestill 50D look. So everything else, you can mess around with all the looks in here. And you can just keep scrolling through. And as you can see, all these profiles look great with the footage. And that's what I like about Dehancer Pro is you can continue. Like, I really like that look right there. Like, that's the Astrum color negative. So, like, say I really like that look, okay? Now, when I play through the footage a little bit, I think it looks great. So we're going to go with this grade right here, but we're going to make a little bit of extra corrections. So as you can see, I have a little bit of halation right there. My whites are nice and cool, but I think the halation is a little bit strong. So in Dehancer, you can just scroll over here. Now I have it on Rimjet. Now I can go to Super 8. Now I can drop that down a little bit. And as you can see, it's not as strong. Because if you go back over here, and you go to Super 8 Rimjet and you keep it at 80, look how strong the halation is. Then you can drop that bad boy all the way down. I usually like to keep it around under 5. You get a little bit of blooming over here. Max looks good. I usually take all my film grain and everything off. But yeah, this footage right here, it doesn't need a lot of work. The reds are a little bit too red, and as you can see on the back of their neck. So I'll come over here to this basic corrections tab. And then I'll drop the reds a little bit, and then I'll drop the oranges. Let's see, right about there. Need to drop the reds a little bit more. The Bud Mat symbol and this crane right here, you don't want to overpower, and you have the Switzerland flag. Yeah, so I think this looks really good right now. Let me add a little bit of contrast to it. So I can get that little bit of darkening effect in the crowd. There we go. And then we're going to bump the highlights a little bit. That looks good. So yeah, and this is how fast you can transform the look. So this is no color grade whatsoever. And this is the Dehancer Pro plugin, and I'm just doing some basic editing, and it has it to where I want it for a pic or for a video right now. So I love this program. I think it's an amazing program. It's really transformed my work. I haven't really got too in-depth in it because I never really need to because I'm not a colorist. I just have to produce a lot of content fairly quickly. So I like to find a LUT or a film profile that I enjoy using, and then I'll do it and put my own creative flair onto it and make it my own. I don't just slap it on there, but it gives you a really good baseline, and it really emulates film that I used to shoot on street photography with my film cameras. So I love this plugin. It also integrates with your Apple and your Android. So you can actually go back through there and you can take it. You can take this footage right here and you can put it into your iPhone or your Galaxy or whatever, and you can make some tweaks there. It also integrates into Lightroom. So say I really wanted this clip right here, I can actually export this to Lightroom, use the plugin for Dehancer there, and tweak it a little bit farther to get it as a really good photo. Because I think this is a pretty cool setup. You got Max coming off the corner right here. You got all the fans. You got a nice blue sky for sundown. So yeah, I love this program. Like I said, Dehancer had no say in how I did this review. And I love it. And I've been using it for the past 2 months for all of my footage, all my drift footage. And it has yet to fail me. So I 100% can recommend that this is well worth the money to spend on this program. And I am looking forward to everyone, if they do use this, looking forward to seeing your video production. Tag me if you do use Dehancer and you have some drift footage, whatever footage you want, tag me. And I'll leave a comment and I'll let you know what I think about the actual footage itself. So appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all staying for this little bitty review of the Dehancer Pro Film Emulation plugin. And like I said, 100% would recommend it. I love it. It's been amazing to me. So thank you and see you in the next one.